have you seen with Matt McKay?
Today, he did some good things on his feet. The biggest thing, Matt, is a kid that doesn't want to make mistakes, and so he's got to learn how to deal with that when it happens. You're not going to be perfect, and as a quarterback, you want to make those unbelievable highlight reel plays all the time, and you got to realize that they're going to happen if you're just smart with the football. And he's getting there. I think being in that room with Ryan is really good for him, and just it's about reps, reps, reps for him right now.
Do you have to sometimes still remind yourself that he could be a senior in high school age-wise?
Yeah, he's young, and he's matured a lot, in a year, not just mentally, but his physique is everything about him, the way he carries himself. But yeah, he's a young kid, he graduated high school a semester early and was an age behind. So I think he just turned 18. He's a young guy.
Any similarities in Maurice Trout making the transition to DB from Jonathan Austin last year? Chance it's similar kind of playing time?
I don't know on the playing time yet. We're in a competition at those spots, but similarities are obvious. From the guy having to learn all the technique. Austin was a high school DB, so it wasn't as unfamiliar probably. But Maurice has played corner on our punt return for us every year and has really good feet and hips and tracks the ball well. Made 2 really nice plays today in the red zone, so that was good for him to make a couple plays and build his confidence. But he's got incredible makeup speed, and that's the one thing that you can't coach. So it's just going to be a matter of time for him.
When you're graduating this many starters off of defense, what intangibles are you looking for to let you know that those guys are ready to make the next step? Well,
it's just progress. That's what yesterday I didn't think we were very good. Coming off of spring break, I thought our fundamentals as practice wore on got worse, and we can't be a team that doesn't play with great technique all the time. We have to line up right and play with incredible technique and then finish, have that toughness and that edge to us. And the guys play with a lot of spirit, but we've got to get better at consistent technique on the defensive side of the ball with those younger players as they play more reps, because that's not what a lot of them have played and played in big games, but they haven't played as much as they're playing now, in that starting role.
What attributes did you like about Tyrone Riley at offensive line?
Well, obviously he's a long guy. He's a 7-foot wingspan, and so his ability to keep people away. At 6'7" and 7-foot wingspan, he's a prototypical body type for that. And at end, he can do some good things there, but he was always a little slower twitch than some of the other guys, whereas now he's probably the most athletic guy in that room, maybe behind Bradbury, Tyler. So excited, to see it when he comes back. He's still rehabbing from the off-season surgery, but he'll be full go this summer, and be interesting to see how he transgresses over there.
How important has it been to have the freshmen that you had come in, the early enrollees, in practice so far?
It's been good, and we got a transfer with Joe Babros here too. So anytime you can get guys inserted into the lineup quicker. Joseph Poltapelli got a ton of reps at defensive end today, and Devon Graves got a ton of reps, at corner today. And so for those guys, they're going to be so much further ahead because they have film to watch on themselves now in our systems, and it's fun to see them, compete and improve, and they've improved pretty quickly.
What have you seen from Stephen Griffin so far?
He's got an edge to him. He's very hungry. It's very similar to when Brissett was here and had to sit out a year because they both had played at their previous universities and then had a year where they couldn't play because they were redshirting, and being on the scout team is a big case of humble pie, and he's exciting to watch out there. He's made us better at the nickel position immediately.
Your tight ends are getting a little bit of a makeover.
Yep.
And then you have Angeline arriving at some point. How do you kind of see that group, and what does Angeline bring to the table when he arrives?
Well, first of all, the guys that are here, I know Coach Faulkner is excited and has been developing those guys, and Dylan Parham and Dylan Ottenreith both had valuable minutes last year and made plays, and Dylan's getting a ton of reps, had a really nice catch yesterday.
Which Dylan?
Parham. And then Baselli, is a guy that needs to come on and have a good spring and develop because he was, redshirted last year, and Damian Darden, same thing. So those 4 guys are getting soaked right now, and when Kerry Angeline gets here, it's Ein at the end, just so you know. He's going to be a big part of what happens on offense, he's a big target that can run and catch, and he's, 6'7", 250 pounds. So gives us another option in there and a taller option than we've had.
How much has Baselli changed his body?
Yeah, in a good way. He got too big too fast when he got here and was kind of soft. around the edges, and he's really lost some weight and done a nice job changing his body. So this is important for him. You know, he missed almost the entire training camp with some tendonitis, and just staying out there and being consistent and developing.